Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars. I am Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. Today we're going to be talking about ESP and some stainless steel frets, which is pretty impressive because stainless steel frets have been around for probably the last 10 to 20 years. Warmouth has been offering them forever, to my knowledge, but we haven't really seen them too much on commercial guitars, is the best way to describe that. So what I mean by commercial guitars is like, your Ebiphones, your Stratocasters, your ESP, your LTD, your Ibanez, Washburn, BC Rich, things along those lines. And ESP is finally taking the leap. They're getting the head up on Ebiphone yet again. I thought Ebiphone might have got the head up a little bit with the Prophecy series, with those Fishman Fluence pickups, modern looking, satin finishes, all the crazy voices, locking tuners, etc. As I said, that was my one complaint about the Prophecies, was that I really wish they had some stainless steel frets on them. They will probably get them eventually, but who knows, now that ESP is doing it and leading the way, hopefully some other companies follow as well. Yes, it is more expensive to buy stainless steel frets, more expensive to work on stainless steel frets because they are harder, but theoretically, you're never going to really wear through them, or if you do, it's going to take a very, very, very long time. Now, if you prefer regular nickel frets, the good news is with the LTD line, so this is ESP's LTD line specifically, anything under the 1000 series is not going to have them. So if you got like an EC256, I believe it is one of their kind of cheaper models, if you buy one of those, it's still going to have your standard nickel frets on it. If you prefer to buy that and upgrade it, you are more than welcome to. It's anything that is LTD 1000 series and higher that is going to have stainless steel frets. Keep in mind the price range of these guitars is kind of $800 plus. That's basically where they are. They are professional instruments. Some people call them mid-tier. I call them professional because, stainless steel frets, you're going to have Seymour Duncans in there, Fishman Fluence or EMGs, excellent pickups, excellent playability, and there is no reason that any of these EC1000 Series Plus you wouldn't be able to take on a gig, buying it right off the shelf, minus maybe a setup. You may need to get a setup, but there's no issues with these guitars whatsoever. Every single one I've played has been beautiful. At some point, I want to buy one. I don't know if I'll buy a stainless steel fret one, or I'll probably buy a used one because money, but it's good. It's good to see this. Some people are complaining about it. My biggest complaint is colors right now, because it looks like the only guitars that they offer with these currently, and there's a bass in there too, by the way. It's basses as well, so it's the 1000 series basses. So they have like a Thunderbird style bass with it. They have a Super Strat that also has an Evertune EMGs with it. They have your Les Paul style guitar, and they have their pointy Flying V guitar with the Floyd Rose as well, that they're currently offering it in. As I said, my biggest complaint is, to my knowledge, the only ones that currently have stainless steel frets for 2021 are either black or red. So yeah, that's my complaint. It's black or red. I know a lot of metal guitars are primarily black or red, but I would like to see some other guitar colors in there too. Maybe some blue, some sunbursts. They offer a light. They had a really cool deluxe green a while back, but it's been a hot minute since I've seen that green color. I like a variety of colors, maybe some purple, some yellow, throw some pink in there as well. I wouldn't buy a black one or a red one because I've owned black guitars, I've owned red guitars. I want a different color. I like to mix it up. I like my blues, my purples, my greens, and they don't seem to offer any of those colors, unfortunately, which is kind of crappy. So let me see if I can, I got the article here in front of me. It basically just says, yeah, so the Flying V style era, the double KH, single core EC, M, and MH lineup, including the basses. So that's really interesting. I don't think I've ever played a bass with stainless steel frets, or know, to my knowledge, of any basses that are currently offering them besides possibly Warmouth. So if there are, let me know in the comments down below. I'm kind of curious. I want to check them out because I'm rocking a Thunderbird right now, but I could use a bass with some stainless steel frets. That would definitely be interesting to see. So the Viper X-Tone collection, as well as the Black Metal and Arctic Metal, all of those are also going to have them. So basically anything higher end. So if you see an $800 price range on the newer LTDs, you can pretty well assume that it's going to have stainless steel frets on it. Now, there's not a guarantee because, as I said, they do offer other colors right now, and there are older models that they're still currently selling that do not have the stainless steel frets. So it is very important, if you specifically want those stainless steel frets in that spec on the guitar, you need to look at the specs before you buy the guitar. Very, very important, because some will be offering them, some will not. If you find like an older 2021 model that's like a different color besides black or red, 9 out of 10 not going to have stainless steel frets on that. So you are going to have to wait a little bit of time until they build up the inventory where everything is having stainless steel frets for those specific models. Also, on a side note today, I read an article that I thought was hilarious. So a guy went to jail for beating the crap out of somebody with an electric guitar. And while domestic abuse and violence necessarily are kind of bad, I just thought it was funny that when I decided to look up guitar news today, that was the first thing that popped up was guy goes to jail for beating person with electric guitar. So that was kind of interesting as well too. Let me give you the exact headline. I'm going to give you the exact headline of that. I'm going to go back. I got my computer screen right in front of me. Man arrested for attacking with electric guitar. So that's actually the title. If the person got injured and then he didn't deserve it, I apologize if laughing offends you. But that is just an interesting thing to pop up when you Google guitar news, because that's kind of where I get a lot of my stories from. There's a couple of different websites I use for these videos. But, you know, sometimes you just Google guitar news and today's date, and you never know what's going to pop up. And this was from June 5th, so this was actually from today. Idaho Falls, police arrested Idaho Falls man for allegedly attacking another man with electric guitar. Well, there you go. There you have it. So I will lead you with that. Feel free to find that article. I am not going to link to it, but I just think it's pretty cool that ESP, LTD, are releasing a bunch of guitars with stainless steel frets for those of you who have been waiting for them to be widely available on commercial guitars. Now, if only Fender and Gibson and Epiphone Squier, if they follow the same route, I'm going to be more than happy with that. You know, sure, charge me a couple bucks more. I'm sure people will have no problem paying an extra $50 to $100 for stainless steel frets if it's something they specifically are looking for. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future guitar and music-related videos. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.